Hi people of the internet world. Okay, so I am back again. I know, so soon. I've worked out a plan, so I'm posting a lot more often now. And I'm hopefully bringing you different types of videos that are super interesting and stuff. If I sound a little pumped today, I had a crap ton of like coffee with no sugar. And then I had like 32 ounces of matcha powder, which you guys probably... Not 32 ounces of matcha powder, 32 ounces of water with matcha powder in it. Okay, so today's video is actually going to be a decluttering kind of video, and whether or not I would restock on these items that I've either getting rid of or they're completely empty and I really need to declutter my makeup and bathroom area and all that kind of stuff. So I have it all in this box here that I gifted my cats with, and then I did that ugly thing where you take it back. But no worries, I'll give it back to them once I empty it out. The first item in here is just something that I recently purchased. This is the Not Your Mother's Whip It Up Cream Styling Mousse. I actually got this because it was on clearance at Target. It's like the small bottle. I think it was like $2. I don't know what it actually retails for. When I see something on sale, I can't help it. I will get it. Okay, if you're hearing anything, that's my cat. I took him out for a walk today for the first time in his like sad little cat life, and he's obsessed. He's standing by the door meowing. He wants me to open it and let him out. Probably wasn't my best idea to take my cat out on a walk, but... This item is just a mousse. It's actually completely full. I feel really bad tossing this out, so I'm going to see if anyone else would want to keep it or have it, like family-wise or anyone who lives in my area. I didn't like this at all. It didn't really do much for my curls. What I did was that I just like whipped it up and grabbed a towel and scrunched my hair up, and yeah, my hair looked kind of curly for like the first 20 minutes, but once my hair dried it was like crispy and it was straight. I didn't like it. This is another item that I have. It's actually something I'm definitely getting rid of because I ran out of the product. It's completely empty now. But it's a hair treatment. It's called the Keratin Rescue from Clairol. It's their I Thrive like line or whatnot, which is like really great for like damaged, chemically treated hair. It's about $5.49. I'm pretty sure that's the price at Sally's. I love it. It's my favorite mask. I've repurchased like 5 of these in like the past 2 years. Okay, pretty sure it's my last hair care item in here, is the Redken 5th Avenue Extreme Anti-Snap Treatment. I've already repurchased this. I've ordered another one. It should be coming in the mail sometime soon. I've been using this item for a really long time. Redken and I actually have a really like weird relationship. I break up with Redken and then I remember how great it's been to my hair, and then I go back. But this is the one item throughout all these like up and downs I keep going back to. Okay, I'm gonna go in with foundations because it's another item that I don't have a lot of. Actually, I take that back. I'm going in with primer. I only have like 2 primers in here. Yes, 2 primers. Okay, so the first primer I want to talk about is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I actually used this for a month straight, trying to really fall in love with it because there aren't many e.l.f. products out there that I hate. They're super inexpensive. Their product line range from like $1. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. They have products for $1 to like maybe $15, $20. Nothing more than like $22. As far as I've noticed. So this is what it looks like. It looks really cool looking, in the sense that it looks sturdy for something that's like so cheap in drugstore. I believe this was like $5. It's got like almost like, it reminds me texture wise of the Smashbox primer, the photo finish. It feels like that. It smells like someone died. It smells terrible. It doesn't do anything for moisturizing my face like it claims to. And if I'm being honest, it kind of feels a little oily, even though I think it's oil free. Like it feels kind of greasy on my face. And this is coming from someone who has extremely dry skin. I really don't like it. This is another item I feel really bad throwing away, so I'm probably going to see if anyone wants to try it. But just from the foul smell, it smells like melting plastic. It's terrible. So that one is trash. Trash, or pass on to someone else, but definitely not a repurchase. The other primer I have here is actually, I have really, sorry, a lash in my eye. I have really mixed like feelings about. This is the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer. This stuff was amazing like in the winter for me. And I used all of it. It was like really amazing like when I discovered it like during like November through like February. It was super moisturizing. It almost didn't feel like a primer. I felt like I could put it on as a like when my skin felt dry, I wouldn't even need to be wearing makeup as just to moisturize. I don't like it anymore. I don't know why. I feel like when I wear this primer and I wear foundation, which I'm not wearing any today, it breaks down my foundation. It took me like 10 years to realize, there I go exaggerating, it took me a couple months to realize why my foundation was like either caking up or really like just breaking in this area here. And after I was like switching and taking products out of my routine, I realized it was this bad boy here. I don't know why. So that was it for the primers. I have a lonely little setting spray in here that's actually, it's empty. I filled it with water earlier because I don't have any other bottle. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. This was actually sent to me. This is like their smaller size. This was sent to me by a subscriber. I remember I went on a Twitter rant about something about my skin, and I forgot her name. I feel terrible. She said, well, try the Mario Badescu rose water. It's really great. And she actually asked me for my address, and she sent me it. And when I received it from them, I was like, oh hell no, she actually sent it to me. That was really nice of her. I'm gonna actually go out and buy the full size. The bottle is like 2 times the size of this one. I'm not sure what it retails for. I know you can get it at, pretty sure you can get it at Ulta. Okay, next up is foundations. This item here I actually hauled not that long ago. It was like 2 months ago. This is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Cushion. I'm in the shade W2, which I think it's ivory, light ivory. That's the warm one. I actually really like this item. It doesn't have a ton of coverage, so you can definitely see like my freckles and stuff underneath. But you know what? I'm really into that look lately. It doesn't stay on your face very long. Setting it with a translucent powder really helps. Have it last a couple more hours. But it's definitely something that's like easy to grab for. And I probably will be repurchasing. This one is actually a pass on. I was really pleasantly surprised when I got this foundation here. This is the, what are you called? I know it's e.l.f. It's $6. It's, I think it's the Flawless Finish one. I don't know. It's really great for dry skin. I got it in the shade Sand, which I thought was the lightest one. And normally I go for one of the first 3 lightest foundations when it comes to ordering online. I got this online, by the way. Sand is actually about 2 shades too dark for me. I found out they have a lighter one. I'm actually going to go online and purchase that one now and see if I get luckier. It might be too light. If it's too light, I'm probably going to mix them. But if it's my right color, I'm actually going to pass this on probably to my sister, who has a little bit of like more of a tan than I do. Or just anyone who would probably use it. I don't know who to yet. Okay, next foundation in here is the... There's a ton of product in here. I feel terrible for getting rid of it, but I really needed to declutter. This is the Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily, which I think now they have a dry skin one. Fit Me foundation. The foundation, it's got an okay finish. As long as I could, you know, use a hydrating primer or something like that underneath, I could definitely use it. I'm tossing it because I don't reach for it enough. The shade was perfect. I'm in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. The finish was pretty. but I don't like it enough to keep it. The next foundation, I have a ton of foundations I'm tossing. I'm a foundation hoarder if you haven't noticed. The next foundation is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. I could swear I had a little ball in here that you shook. There's a ton of product in here as well. It's got one of those like dropperish, super liquidy. I hated it. I just realized that SPF 20. That's actually pretty good for foundation, but still I really hated it. And I have dry skin, so I probably should have liked it, but I felt like the foundation, even after setting it with a translucent powder or just a regular powder, just kind of like felt like it would be moving around my face and it was itchy. And I didn't like it, so I'm going to be tossing this because I've had it for about 1.5 years and I really don't want to give this to someone and it be like expired. What? Buzzing's been meowing at the door all day because he wants to go back outside. He likes it. I could definitely take him out for walks.
Don't you dare edit me out of the video.
Okay. Okay, so the next foundation, I only have 2 more after this, so I promise we'll get through foundations pretty quickly, soon. This is the Revlon Color Stay foundation. I got the one for dry skin. I actually really like this foundation. I'm tossing it because one, it's almost empty and I've had it for over 2 years now. But definitely a repurchase. They have them for dry skin and of course they have them for like normal combination oily skin as well. So if you're looking for like a really great full coverage foundation, check this one out. I think it's like $11. Okay, 2 more foundations. So we have the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I actually really like this. The color was like spot on. I'm in the shade 202 Natural. This one's the one for normal to dry skin. They also have one. I think it's just their original actually. The original was for like normal to oily skin. The packaging was really cute. It kind of reminds me of a BB cream. The packaging of a BB cream. Also a full coverage. It's got one of those like little squishy things where you pour out product. I'm tossing it because there's a little bit left in it and I haven't used it in over 1.5 years. And my skin's been breaking out a little bit, so I really don't want to put anything bad on there. Because if I have it there, I will reach for it and grab it. So I'm going to go out and purchase another one. Great product though. Okay, last foundation. This one is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. The only reason I'm tossing this one is because of the shade. I bought this about 1.5 years ago. And that 1 year I went to the beach like 5 times in like the span of 1.5 months and I actually got some sun. I was about 2 shades darker than I am now. I actually did a review on this when I first got it and I think I liked it. I can't remember. You can probably scroll back down my channel and look for it. Not positive if I loved it when I first got it, but I did like it. I don't know if I would repurchase just because I have so many other drugstore foundations that I love. Okay, we're finally done with foundations. I have one highlighter and this one here is the Ofra. As you see, it's like completely destroyed. The Ofra Rodeo Drive or Rodeo Drive. I purchased one. It's shattered. And then BoxyCharm sent me another one and it's shattered. Now I haven't really dropped either one of these. They were just like in my drawer and I guess I'm moving back and forth or something like that. Both of them shattered, which really was terrible because, you know, the color is gorgeous. It's a really strong highlight, and especially in the summer when I'm a little more tan, I really like it. Like it really shows through versus just looking like a yellow stripe on my face. And unfortunately I won't be repurchasing it because 2 of these have shattered on me. I'm trying to hurry it up. This video is going to be like 30 minutes long. Okay, we have one lonely little bronzer in here. And I was actually obsessed with this bronzer here. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. It costs like maybe $3.99. My favorite bronzer from the drugstore. As you can see, it doesn't even have like a top. It's been well, this was the repurchase of a previous one. I don't reach for it enough because I have other high-end bronzers that I really love. I'll eventually repurchase another one. I just can't deal with a product that's just going to be open like this. So I'm just going to be tossing this, but probably a repurchase. Just want to get the craving for it. Okay, so then I have a corrector concealer. This is the Benefit Boing. Another product that I completely used up. Well, I completely used it up and then like I hit pan on it. I won't be repurchasing this. I've actually repurchased this item about 3 or 4 times. Ooh. I've actually repurchased this item about 3 or 4 times in my life. It's $27, which is not super expensive, specifically because it's a high-end product. But the NYX has a corrector as well in the exact same shade with the exact same amount of product for $10. So that's the only reason I'm not going to be repurchasing it, because that's like throwing money away. Why would I do that? My next item here is actually a total disappointment for me. I used it just like it's specified, about twice a week for about a month. And I forgot to say what I'm talking about here, but it's the Glam Glow Dry Skin one. What's it called? The Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. I used this when my skin was feeling really crappy. I think it might have been like January. My skin was super dry. It did nothing for me. It was really expensive, even though it was like the smaller size. I would have purchased the big one if this had worked out for me, but unfortunately it didn't. And this was my first time using Glam Glow products. Okay, next we have some lipsticks. I'm gonna go in and talk about the Revlon, the L'Oreal lipsticks, like the original ones. They smell terrible. They smell like burnt plastic as well. And I used to like them because they were, I guess, okay priced. They have a huge color selection. But now that I've been introduced to all these other drugstore lipsticks that are just as good, probably more long wearing, have a really great selection, don't smell like burnt plastic, I probably won't be repurchasing any other lipsticks. Okay, the last couple items are actually nail polishes. These here are actually the Sally Hansen gel polishes. And if anyone has been watching me since then, my first video on YouTube is actually a gel polish tutorial. It was using this little blue one here, and this is an item that I was obsessed with at the time. But not anymore. There's a lot of other gel polish product. Like back then, this was probably the first over-the-counter gel polishes you could get a hold of. They came with the whole set with the little lamp and everything. There's so many other good ones out there that I really want to try. And these kind of, after 3 or 4 days, do peel off. They come off. They kind of feel like gum. So I'm pretty sure I can probably get something around the same price range out there that's better. One more nail polish in here. This is the Sally Hansen. Sally Hansen, if you haven't noticed, is my favorite nail polish brand. Magnetic nail polish. This stuff was the bomb back in the day. I don't think they make them anymore. So you would oh look, the polish is still good. You would paint your nail and then you would flip the thing over and you get some cool design that looked like water marble or something like that on the other end. I highly doubt they sell them anymore. They had 5 colors. And I'm tossing it because I don't see myself using that anymore. But yeah. Okay guys, and that's it. I had a ton of products in here. If you managed to watch the whole video, please let me know in the comments down below. If there are any of these products that you absolutely love and I hated, also let me know. And I'm sorry if I said I hated them. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!